guys, Cavin Elizabeth, a wedding photographer and bridal boutique owner based in San Diego, and today I'm going to be talking about a fun topic that really merges both of my wedding businesses, that is fashion and photography, and that is changing into a different dress or jumpsuit, whatever, at your wedding. So there are a lot of reasons to keep the same wedding dress or outfit during your entire wedding day, and I'll definitely talk about those, but I absolutely love when brides change outfits in their wedding day because it's just really fun. The more outfits, the more fun. I understand there's a lot of reasons not to, and we'll definitely cover those as I've said, but this video is going to be all about changing, why you would change, what options you have for changing. So it's just going to be a lot of fashion talk today. And so I'm super excited for that. First off, I want to address that, at least for me on my own wedding day, I did not want to change outfits because yes, the main argument is you spend a lot of money on the one dress, you want to wear it as much as you can. A lot of people are like, you only wear it one day to begin with, why would you not wear it the entire one day? And that's a totally valid point, and that's justified. That doesn't mean that it is wrong for somebody to only wear it for 4 hours, change into another dress, but you are totally justified in your reason to not change. So don't feel like it is bad or good or whatever to do one or the other, but if you want to change, if you like the reasons I'm going to talk about next, then by all means change. But that is the major reason for people not wanting to change. Another reason could just be you love that dress so much you want to stay in it the entire day. You want every photo from your wedding day to be in that one original dress that you chose. So reasons that you might want to change on your wedding day: one being that you simply have the budget to buy a second outfit and you want to have that variety in your pictures, or you want to be more comfortable. So say your ceremony dress or the dress you're going to wear in the first half of your wedding day is going to be great for most of the day, but you want something that's going to be easier to move in for your reception, or you simply want it to just be something that can be a little bit more easy to dance in. So that is something that I see come up with brides who are changing a lot. So variety in pictures or more comfort. Second, maybe you just have a lot of money to burn and you just want to spend it. That's another thing that I see. It does come up less often, but that is something. Some brides say, I have a lot of money and I want to spend it. That's great. I don't know a lot of those people. I would love to be friends with someone like that, because if they have that much money, maybe they want to gift me a dress. I'll take one, okay? I've got a little space in my closet for a dress, and I have room for some friends, that's for sure. Anyways, those are some reasons that I have heard people change. Sometimes brides will have a choreographed dance that their wedding day dress that they bought literally will not work with. So sometimes they will actually change just very briefly for one dance and then change back into that original dress. So it's almost like the briefest change possible, then they go right back into the original dress. So could you even really call that a second dress? Sure, but it's not like what you're thinking of. So you could do just a quick one dance change and then right back in. I actually also see other brides change their outfit for cultural reasons. So maybe they're doing a Chinese tea ceremony, or they're doing a Korean pie bake ceremony. So something like that they're changing into another cultural attire for, and then they are maybe changing back into their American wedding dress, keeping their cultural celebration to just that one dress in that moment. Whatever you want to do. So I see dress changes for a lot of reasons. So there's so many reasons to change, and now I'm going to talk about the different dress options that you have. So other than cultural dress changes, which pretty much have their own guidelines, so if you're doing a Chinese tea ceremony, it typically comes with its own dress regulations and its typical traditions, so you would just follow those. But if you are looking for fresh ideas, one idea that you have is to literally just get a second wedding dress. Obviously, you might want it to be very different from the first. So if you look at somebody like Hailey Page's wedding, if you just Google like Hailey Page's own wedding, something like that. I know there's a lot of drama surrounding her right now, but her wedding is a great example because she changed many, many times, probably because she's a wedding dress designer, so she wanted to have many different wedding looks. I think she had like 4 or 5 different wedding day looks on her actual wedding, but you can see the transition from event to event to event. She had so many different looks, and they were all very, very unique in their own right. So you could have your first wedding dress. So for your ceremony, it could be a long sleeve, like A-line dress. And then your reception dress could be some sort of strapless, fitted, really sexy dress, but still long. So still like a traditional wedding dress. And when I say traditional, I mean long instead of like a shorter midi or cocktail dress. So you could essentially have two classic traditional, I don't mean traditional like conservative or churchy, I just mean you look at it and you say that's a wedding dress. So you could have two traditional type wedding dresses, just very different in style. So that is one option that you can take, and I would say that that's a pretty common option. The second option, which is I would say just as common, maybe if not more popular of an option, is to have a traditional wedding dress and then you change into a midi dress or a cocktail dress. So midi dress is just a dress that is like cutting right at, I would say, mid calf length. For me, it's more like a normal length dress because I'm 5'4", but mid calf length, or you could do a cocktail dress or a mini dress, or you could do a jumpsuit, or it could even be like a really thin, just non-wedding dress, but still bridal floor length dress. Just something that you look at that and you don't say that's a wedding dress, but it still looks bridal or it still looks fun, or it's just a party dress. It doesn't have to fit any sort of traditional mold. It can be whatever you want it to be. I mean, my God, I wore a blue colorful dress to my own wedding. So like if anything doesn't fit traditional, it's what I did. So you can get really creative. You could do some sort of like fun pink cotton candy explosion type dress. You could do like a white floor length silky slip dress. You can really do whatever you want. But basically what I'm saying is this second option is you changing into something that's not simply another actual legitimate wedding dress. So that's what I see taking place a lot, because that's picking the more comfort route in the sense that it's easier to move in, it's lightweight, you can move quickly in it. So it's not as restrictive or as large, heavy as a typical wedding dress is. From a photographer's perspective, I love every decision that my brides do for the most part, as long as they do them with photography in mind and they're really nice to me. But I absolutely love when brides change outfits because it gives a lot of diversity to their photos and variety. So when you're flipping through their album or you're looking through my blog or whatever, you all of a sudden see a new outfit change and it's like, oh, she changed, that's cool. Like, it's inspiring. It's another fashion choice. It's something to look at and inspire other brides. Sometimes brides will even wait until their send-off or their getaway. My own mom did this. I think that this was a really popular thing when sparkler exits weren't banned and like people throwing rice wasn't banned everywhere. So a lot of people would actually commonly change out of their wedding dress into whatever they were going to wear to go to their hotel or to the airport. And so you could do like just a getaway outfit. So you're not actually attending any of your wedding events or you're on the dance floor in the dress. It's literally what you're changing into before you get in your getaway car. So you could look at it that way. That way it doesn't feel like you're wasting any of your wedding night in a new outfit. It's literally what you're wearing to transport yourself away from your wedding. So that could be something like it's just your transportation outfit. But that's something that people often would do too. And again, like it just provides variety in your photos. So it's something fun to look at. And so that's the reason why I love when brides change and have an outfit change, because it's just something fresh and it's fun to look at all the different fashion choices of the day, because who doesn't love looking at different fashion items? I really like it. I find it very, very fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope it's inspiring. Again, remember that if you are changing on your wedding day, and again, you don't have to, but if you are changing on your wedding day, that second outfit does not have to be white. It does not have to be bridal. It absolutely can be, but it does not have to be. You can do whatever you want. You can make it black. You can make it pink. You can make it purple. You can make it rainbow. You can make it silver or gold. You can make it white. You can do whatever you want. It can be completely plain and silky. It could be textured to high heaven. You can get super creative with this. Think about what you want to look back on in your photos 20 years from now and see yourself wearing. Think about what's going to be fun for you. What speaks to you? What is you? And especially if it's not a wedding outfit, you could wear it again. So it could be considered a life purchase and not a wedding purchase that can feasibly only really be worn on your wedding day. So you could totally budget it for life, and it does not have to be part of the wedding day budget. I've said this before about shoes. If you're not buying shoes that can clearly only be worn on the wedding day because they're so formal and bridal, you can budget it for life and like not really put it in the wedding budget. So that's just a little secret budget tip I have for you. If it's a life budget, it doesn't have to be in the wedding budget. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it exciting and inspiring, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!